So the elements within an SKMS include configuration management databases, which then roll up or federate into the configuration management system. We then add incident, problem, change, and release data, human resource or people data, add another layer that includes availability management information system, so we understand availability management, and also capacity management information systems, and a lot of that will come out of your monitoring tools. It includes the known error database, the service portfolio, and the supplier and contracts database. So you can see an SKMS really does include all relevant information for managing a service. So again, if we look at the image on the slide here, it really is a very good graphic depiction of the differences between a configuration management system and a service knowledge management system. At the base of it is data, and the data is collected in configuration management databases, and those are used to store configuration records, hardware, software, events, networking, all of your technical infrastructure, as well as your services, as well as the attributes of the different components that comprise your IT infrastructure. But that in and of itself does not provide knowledge. And often we have multiple configuration management databases that are managed by different aspects of the service provider organization or your suppliers. So we essentially federate those into a configuration management system, which is the tools and databases used to manage still configuration data and related information. And we now add, from a more holistic perspective, incidents, problems, known errors, changes, releases, and people. So from a configuration perspective, meaning the configuration of our infrastructure, we now have a virtual repository that shows us everything about that infrastructure. But still, that's not enough. The service knowledge management system adds the softer knowledge, and the softer knowledge would include our experiences, our ideas, our values, and our insights, and includes different aspects, including this configuration management system, the service portfolio, which shows you all of your investments, including those services that are in development, the availability management information system, the capacity management information system, the supplier and contracts database, the known error database, and any other aspect of knowledge that's relevant to making decisions. I personally think that this graphic gives you the best image of how a service knowledge management system is built. Again, let's work from the bottom up. At the base, we have data sources and tools. Some of those are structured, some of those are unstructured, some of those come from our event management tools, our monitoring tools. Some of those come from other departments, such as human resources or customer relationship management, or from our suppliers. We add to that a data integration layer and build a configuration management system that essentially federates or collaborates all of those different data sources into essentially a data warehouse that we can query to provide context to our data and now have information. So at the information integration level, we now start to look at our service knowledge database. And again, as I said, we add availability information, capacity information, error information, our portfolio, our suppliers, but we also can add partner information and business influences such as seasonal variations in the use of our services at that layer. So now we have information that's been integrated and is now reportable. In order to be able to report against it, we have to have a knowledge processing layer. And that's where we actually perform our queries, our analysis, our reporting. We may do some modeling there. We may build some scorecards from a knowledge processing layer. And then the final layer is the presentation layer. So again, if you think of this from a technical perspective, we're building data, we're integrating it into information, we're using query and reporting and modeling tools, but we have to present it in a meaningful way. And we can present it in a variety of ways. It could be in reports, it could be in governance, it could be on a portal, it could be in asset and configuration information, or you could have a self-service ability for users or customers to be able to query and report itself. But it's at the presentation layer that we're allowed to search, we can browse, we can publish, we can subscribe, and we can collaborate. And it's at that layer that the decisions actually can be made because the knowledge that's being provided is meaningful.